Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, race fans. Here we go tonight. Got sim racing points here for the Full Throttle Motorsports Full Throttle Sim Racing Net Truck Series. Work with me here. We've had storms in the area last night, night before. So hopefully the stream looks good. If it's a little choppy out there to you, let me know. Really not a lot I can do. Hopefully it just clears up here. We're gonna battle through it, because we got Kansas. Hey, yes, we're still in Kansas. Ought to be a good one here. Good show. Read right quick, though. This ought to be an exciting one. Ryan Chapman out front here. Bobby Terrell. You already know Bobby Terrell. Look at that wild-looking truck. I always say he's got the stripper mobile. I'm Paul Burns there in third, Richie Cove fourth, Robert Melican up in fifth. A good solid field here tonight. 22 machines. They're going to do battle. Show on their way here. Good looking trucks, man. Hey, whew. Love these trucks. Love some of the paint jobs these guys come up with here at this. All right, Chapman out front. That is a nice. Whoever did that paint job, I have my close up. You? No, I don't. I'll take my close up. Give me just a second. Let me close up. Right, there you go. That gives you a good shot. You know, I always look at paint jobs, and I always look at how the fenders are. If the paint kind of, you know, flows over the fender, flows over that back part without a piece or, you know, break in it.
Green flag, green
I always
flag.
knew that the painter really did a great job. See that with this one here. So we're getting set to go. Green flag. Green flag. We're racing. Lap 1 in the books. Chapman takes it. Hey, that's a good run, too, right there. Terrell's right behind him. Meanwhile, the big battle's happening right here. Look at this pack. 2x2, 3x3 here, too. Well, actually, just 3. Track get a little bit squirrely at times. There's old Pepto Joe Flanagan. Looking to the inside of the 53 there. Johnson, who's the 9 on the outside. Battle for the lead up top. Here comes Terrell. He says, I want it. Right now, Chapman's got it. He's looking to the inside, coming to the line. That's a drag race. Chapman takes it by mere inches. Whew, don't even register on the time interval between the two when they cross the line. Right now, though, they are still neck and neck. Looks like Bobby Terrell's going to take the advantage for the moment. Got loose coming off the turn. Here comes Chapman, firing back to the outside, though. Richie Coe's going to look to the inside of this one. John Paul Burns trying to see if he can't close the gap in here. You're not going to get far away from the pack. This is what you're going to see all night long. It's a racy style track here in Kansas. Man might get out front for a little bit. Next thing you know, he's got another guy shoving up the back end of him. Here comes Chapman, looking beautiful. Rolling strong in that Yoda, number 19 machine. He's going to go neck and neck with Coe. Coe's up on the high side. Looks like the low line is the place to be. Coe drops it down in behind him. It's a single file freight train. Meanwhile, back here with Joe Flanagan and Zimmer and company, they're going to duke it out door to door. The 65 of Zimmerman, Flanagan, and off. You got McKinney there in the mix too. The 2x2 race. Red Bull looking to the high side. Don't know if Red Bull man and Pepto man go together, but might need it afterwards. Knows, get heartburn. Look at that run off the turn he gets. Shot right by it. Going to get a stretch going the inside of him. Not yet. Joey McKinney. Joe Flanagan, Jamie Knopf right here on the battle. That's around about the 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th place spot. You can see the battles throughout the field right here. As everybody's kind of single file up front. You go a little further back around 14th, 13th. Colby, that is. Oh, Flanagan's dropped off the pace way back. There in the 19th spot. He was up there a little bit further. Oh, wait a minute. That's Joey Flanagan. Excuse me. I got him mixed up. Joe's the 12. Joey's right there back in the 19th spot. This is where all the action is right here, 13th. You can see it, Blackner. He's able to clear Diltz still on the high side. Nestor down low. They are still neck and neck and 2x2. You got TJ Bartell right along with them. Loving this race so far. Everybody's being patient, but they're being very racy right now. Going to be a tough place here to pass, tough place to come through the field. Meanwhile, Knopf and Zimmerman up here duking it out. You got the lead still held by Bobby Terrell. You got Richie Coe right there along with him in the backside. Ryan Chapman holds on to third. John Paul Burns, he is right in the fourth place. Kyle Milliken, he is up there in the fifth. Pelican, he's sitting there in sixth. McKinney, 7. Johnson, 8. Knopf back here battling for his heart in 9th. And then Zimmerman right there in the top 10. Like everybody's going to try to stretch this one out. Meanwhile, Terrell up front. He's got the lead. Cole's right there behind him. Kind of just hanging on, right on board here with him. All he sees is naked half women on the backside. Bobby Terrell, the elite dangerous man right there. He is driving dangerously. He's out front trying to hold on to that spot. Well, let's go back here with Zimmerman. Those two guys are going at it again. Him and Jamie Knopf. Excuse me, it's actually Joey McKinney. Knopf is right there in the front part of him. Let me hear who your favorite driver is. Who you pulling for? Who you rooting for? Who do you got here tonight? Full throttle. Good racing. If you like truck racing, check these guys out here, Full Throttle. Let me know how it's looking out there. Hopefully, man, everything, man, is running good. To my side, it's okay. Everything, man, hopefully is looking strong for y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Meanwhile, still Bobby Terrell out front leading this one. Got this thing, man, in lockdown mode right now. Now they go from the bottom side to the high side here. And that's kind of what I was figuring this track would eventually be. Kind of a high side, dominant side track. And my thing's still showing red a little bit, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, battle's going on. Ryan Chapman's falling off the pace just a little bit. He's back to fourth. You got Burns getting them. Now you're starting to see guys who have saved tires a little bit. Mixing it up. They're going to take these things here one by one. Cody McKinney right there with Kyle Milliken. Robert Milliken, he's along with it. Meanwhile, up front, Richie Coe. Here comes Burns. He has rode in the back far too long. He's going to see if he can't test the waters and try to get the lead. Going to pop it down on the inside. Not quite yet. Richie Coe, man, right behind Terrell. Terrell makes a slip. Here comes Coe to the outside. You want to talk about a heated battle for the lead. Up top, really high. Richie Coe's got it. I think the preferred line is going to get a shot off the turn. He does. Terrell falls back in the line in a second. A momentum, though, he loses as Chapman's going to get the run to the inside. He brings that branded machine there to the second place spot. Bobby Terrell. Well, nope. Terrell powers back and then hits the wall. Ooh, that's going to hurt a little bit because here comes Burns. John Paul Burns, Milliken there with him. Yep, they're going to sit there and go side by side again. You got the 14, Bobby Terrell. John Paul Burns right there with him. This is a battle for third and fourth. In the 16 machine there, Milliken, Robert coming into the picture. You got McKinney coming up here too with Knopf. So what was a 2-truck battle is going to end up maybe being about a 3-4 truck battle here soon. Cody McKinney's there. Jamie Knopf. Was he going to try to make it 3 wide, stick his nose in it? Oh. Nope. Not happening. Dave. Burns. Down to the inside. Meanwhile, some more battles going on behind him. Got battles like little cluster style battles all over the track. You got Johnson right here, along with Milliken. Bunch of Toyotas right there in the mix. Brandon Zimmerman still hanging strong out there. Joe Flanagan, unfortunately, falling off the pace in the back here, holding on that bottom side. He's got Blackner on the top side, taking that spot away from him. Go a little bit further on back here to Joey Flanagan. Lewis Meglin. Justin Diltz. And Colton did not make the field. Wayne Gracie there with him. Kobe. Good battles throughout the field here. DoorDash man. Kobe. Want the delivery to be late. Oh, he's battling air right now with Wayne Gracie, who's in that 7 machine down low. Messi's up top. Oh, God. See how loose they get coming out of that turn. Man, that rear end, man's wanting to step out, get wiggly. You got Jiggly on him coming out of the turn just a little bit. Nestor, meanwhile, up front there in the front of him with TJ Bartel and company. They got their own battle going on. This is kind of what you see, single file for a while, and then the next thing you know, boom, those 2 guys there, they go at it in a battle. Up front here, got Blackner and Zimmerman. Blackner, Zimmerman, right there with them. Oh, we might have a battle for the lead. Yes, we do. Chapman says, I want to lead a little bit. Richie Coe, they have pulled away too from Bobby Terrell. This track, man, might be a little heavy on tires tonight. I think you might see these guys come on pit road way before they, fuel might not be the issue, not as much as tires might be. While Richie Coe falls back in the line on Chapman. Go back here to this battle we were talking about here a minute ago. Actually, that kind of settled down just a little bit. Blackner and Zimmerman. Joe, though, still falling off the pace, unfortunately. I can't get my gain here. Yeah, Joe's down 5. Big mover, man, is Cody McKinney. He's up 7. So is Tony Solera. He's up 7. So those two are your hard charge right now. Got to give the award to Cody McKinney because he's up to 5th. Tony's back there at 13th. Joe Flanagan, unfortunately, losing a lot here. So is Dave Nestor. Down 7 spots. Guys are struggling early on in this one. Probably just a fine line of using those tires up. What you see, everybody single file for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, bam, you try it. If I can't get a run. Not going to happen. Right now, you see Cody McKinney, Jamie Knopf right along with him. John Paul Burns is there. That's the 28, the 27, 14 to Bobby Terrell. So that's 4th, 5th, and 6th place spot. Respectively. Meanwhile, still out front, but a pretty good lead. 1.5 seconds. Going to be Ryan Chapman and Richie Cove. Those two trucks walked away from the field. Robert Melican, though, he's going to have company. Well, no, he's not. He's a little bit of ways here, almost a second in between these guys who are back here mixing it up. Bobby Terrell kind of falling down a little bit. He's down 2 spots. Here comes Cody McKinney, though. McKinney is a man on a mission here tonight. We're about a quarter way through this one. Been good sim racing points here tonight. Truck series for the Full Throttle Sim Racing. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Got a new sponsor here too, folks, man. Let me you talking about birthday. We got a new sponsor. Let's everybody welcome Phoenix PC. Let me get you some information about Phoenix PC, Bob. Phoenix PC, man, FTSR. They've partnered with Phoenix PC. We got a battle up front. I'm gonna show you this battle for the lead. I'm going to read off here our new sponsor here tonight, along with all our other great sponsors. Go check them out, man, at PhoenixPCS.com. Let me just put that in the chat out there. There you go. Go check them out. So, they're happy to announce partnership with Phoenix, a leader in custom-built PCs. So if you're looking for a good custom-built PC, if you're looking for to get your first desktop computer or a hardcore gaming enthusiast, Phoenix has got what you need. They got workstation, ultimate gaming setups. They are Phoenix has all the components and options you'll ever need to be able to pull together the most amazing setup that you can enjoy. That is awesome. Awesome. After placing your order, they will schedule your build date, give you a heads up when it's time for your computer to be built, and will build it live for you to watch and enjoy it. Now, I like that. That's kind of cool. Then once it meets your quality assurance standards through rigorous tests, they carefully package the PC and ship it directly to you. I like that PC Live thing. That is cool. It's able to customize your build to your exact specs requirements, and they build your PC live right in front of your eyes. For more information, check them out. Things they offer. www.pcspc.com. PhoenixPCs.com. And make sure you use code FTSR and you'll get 2% off your order. Extremely happy on that one. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Happy for the guys here. Definitely got some good ones. Meanwhile, Richie Coe has been able to break out here. Robert Milliken and Ryan Chapman has fallen back here a little bit on him. So it's kind of separating here. You got Cody McKinney has moved up. Jamie Knopf up to 5th. Meanwhile, Bobby Terrell still declining a little bit back here in 6th. John Paul Burns back in the 7th. Michael Blackner, he's back in 8th. Marshall Johnson there in the 9th. And Brandon Zimmerman rounds the top 10. Kyle Milliken hanging on here to 11. Joe Flanagan back here in the 12th place spot. Tony Solera, he's up there at 13th. TJ Bartell, 14th. Joey Flanagan, about to be meeting a sandwich here in a minute. The lead truck, I like that too. Oh, no. What do we got? Bam! Oh, tracking the wall. Are you serious? Caution out. Go back and watch. We were watching a little bit of that live, but 43 was coming up through there. Lewis Maglin, I think. Maglin. What happened here? Just got hooked. Gonna go high. Oops. Oh, he just lost it and unfortunately used Joey's truck, gather his truck up, and Joey's the one that paid the price. No caution. Time tonight. Joe and Company. Okay. Pit stops. Why not? All right, caution's out here for the first time. Been a good solid race though so far throughout. Step away, take a quick commercial break. Been a good one here in Kansas. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, back here, going green. Body gets spread out so far. New tires, you got Cole get the jump out front. Meanwhile, battle behind him. Jamie Knopf right along with Ryan Chapman and company. Robert Milliken there with him. We'll have to see how this field now kind of gets spread out. How do you use your tires? You got about 30-some laps to figure out how the truck was. Now it's going to be time where you're like, let's see. Well, that's the battle right there. Jamie Knopf right now looking strong. He's up 5 spots in second. He gets to fire off the turn. He's coming for Richie Coe's lead. He's going to shoot her down on the inside. He does. Knopf right now takes it to the point. Richie Coe, nothing he can do. Just sit back and watch that missile go right by him. Hopefully it didn't hit him. Like, hey, take it on. Meanwhile, back here in the back a little bit, along with Brandon Zimmerman. I want to say Brian Zimmerman so bad. Brandon Zimmerman, Cody McKinney, Joe Flanagan and company. They're back here having their own Duke out battle. Right about 10th place spot. See Brandon Zimmerman right there in that 65, looking good. So he's got a teammate right in front of him, McKinney. Then you got old Pepto Joe right behind him, Joe Flanagan. And Gracie Johnson. A slew of machines right now. Everybody taking their turns, just being patient. That's a nice, man, paint job on Bartell. That Lee James. Old school. Oh, that's a good looking truck. TJ Bartell. You got Justin Diltz along with him. Meanwhile, battle still here going on. Brandon Zimmerman's going to take that spot away. Blackmers are going to fall back. Here comes Joe Flanagan and company. He's going to look to the shoot to the inside of him. Here comes the 11. Look out. I know where to go. He had to slow up. Yeah, such a huge momentum run on the top. Nothing you can do. You have to kind of like slow up just a little bit. Get on board here. Tony, see what he is. Eats. Run and done. I think I got good hot dogs. The V-Power machine right there on the inside. That's Wayne Gracie. This is a good side-by-side duel. You see that one way up our way in the front too. That's up here near Kenny. Kyle Milliken, Kenny and company. Actually, that's Bobby Terrell, Milliken. They're going to battle it out. Boy, they have lost the group up there, the top three. They are 1.6 seconds behind. Bobby Terrell is 1.7 seconds behind Ryan Chapman, who is sitting in third. They have definitely lost the top three. They have ran away with this one. We are getting close to halfway. Who's your favorite drivers out there, y'all? Let me hear who you're rooting for, who you pulling for, who you're not pulling for, who you maybe want to see do good, not do good. I don't ever want to say wreck, but you know, hey, look, sometimes that happens. We don't want to see any wrecks, though. I don't want to see any wrecks. I like the green flags. Jamie Knopf, though, in front of this one here. He's got Richie Coe right there locked to his bumper. Ryan Chapman a little bit further off. Those top three are right there within striking distance of each other. And they got breathing room here on Robert Milliken. 1.9 seconds. Who was actually broke away from Bobby Terrell. Cody McKinney. Body's just single file, freight train. On further on back here just a little bit. Go right here in the front side, you'll see a little battle going on around 13th place spot. Well, it kind of fizzled out. Essie, Gracie, Blackner. Oh, here comes the 7 of Gracie. He's gonna peek to the inside because I need my order. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? Jamie Knopf for the win. I hear you. Hey, he's doing good. He's out front. Got a good command and lead. This place is tricky, though, Benjamin. Watch this battle back here, about 14th place spot, though. Wayne said, trying to run down old Colby there. Says, look, you was late for my order. DoorDash. Shame. Whoa, well, you know what? Knopf was up front. I don't know what happened. Go back here and see, pass for the lead. As Richie Coe, he just drove right to the inside, and nothing Knopf could do, as he had old Coe and Chapman just blow his doors off. Kind of how this track goes. You're out there leading, or you're out there in your position. Next thing you know, you got a guy beside of you watching this pass for the lead. Oh, he got in a wall. Ouch. Well, you saw it right there. Got in the wall. That lets Chapman and him go. Knopf falls back to third. Jason having to sit this one out tonight. But I'm here in spirit. Hey, man, appreciate it, Jason. Hope everything's doing good for you. Robert Milliken right now looking pretty good. He's out there by himself. Bobby Terrell, though, up on the high side. He's got Cody McKinney, man, almost come up into the side of him a little bit. John Paul Burns there along, too. He's in 7th. These guys are racy back here around 5th, 6th, and 7th place spot. Kyle Milliken. See Terrell right now, he's holding that top side. This track is just kind of unique in how it is. You know, you're out here just riding, and then the next thing you know, the guy just behind you. So it has a little bit of momentum to it. Kind of got that Kentucky feel, I would say. That's kind of what it brings me vibes of. I'm not quite sure what the drivers would think. That's kind of what the vibes it brings me here. Kentucky's kind of the same way. Man, look at Bobby Terrell right there. Hang on to it. McKinney, man, tearing his back door. Up on the high side. Although, in Kentucky, usually it's kind of a little down low. Here you're a little bit more up high, which Kansas has always been a high styles track. What I noticed with that new temper set that they've got here on iRacing and how the new tire model is over the years, you can actually kind of, you know, do the bottom and top. I never was a big fan of top heavy tracks and run good at them. Tony McKinney now trying to work over with Bobby Terrell. He's like, man, I got to go around him sometime, but I like the view from behind here. Nice picture he's got. He's got John Paul Burns, man, tearing down on the inside. Kyle Milliken are on with him there in the 8th place spot. Then you got Kyle Milliken. Brandon Zimmerman in the mix. That's a 4-truck battle right now. 7th, 8th, 9th, and about 10th place spot. Well, Joe Flanagan, he's a little further off the pace. Steve Pepto, you can't miss that truck. That thing glows in the dark. See Burns, Terrell, watching this battle right here. Lap 57 here, 134. Just picking off the time a little bit. Burns, McKinney. Oh, Burns, Terrell, McKinney, Zimmerman. All single file now. A little further on back here, Blackner. Go through the field a little bit. Gracie there, Solera. Oh, behind him you got Meglin. Joey Flanagan. See, Joey is able to take that spot. He's up 7 spots so far. Are charging here tonight a little bit. Johnson unfortunately falling back to the 16th place spot. Kobe Esse. Meese. 17th, Nestor. There in the 18th place spot, TJ Bartel. 19th, Justin Diltz. Unfortunately, Joey McKinney out of this one here tonight, along with Colton. But this man right now, he's holding the top spot down, but he has got company. Richie Coe right behind him. They've got a good lead of 1.4 seconds. This is the battle for the lead, actually. Up though, they're going to have that 3rd place machine gang up on them. It's like Coe, man, is wanting to go a little bit low, fishing around, see where he can actually do. He's right there in the middle of the track, and then takes it all the way down. He's going to bring it all the way back up and let it smooth out. See, that's more of that Kentucky line right there. Got Robert Pelican hanging on strong there in 3rd. Knopf, fortunately falling back just a little bit. He was out front leading it. He's still up in 4th. He's still got time. It's looking good. Burns there. Uh-oh. Up on the wall. That was McKinney. He lost a few spots back there, too. Ouch. Trying to show you all what's going on. I mean, right now, most of these trucks are kind of just flared out a little bit. Up here to this battle for the lead because these two guys are going at it. And Coe right now, he's on his bumper. Elevated Esports. EE man. Gonna be able to get it. He's looking to the inside. He's gonna take it from him. They're door to door. Another thing is they're gonna bring Robert Melican up here for the pass. Oh, Richie Coe, man, takes that thing. You see him come off the turn all kind of sideways. Nice pass right there. Richie Coe takes it to the point and the lead. Lap 64 here tonight. We're past halfway. Go, man, out front with Chapman in second. Pelican hanging on there in third. Burns, he's up to fourth. Jamie Knopf now hanging on to fifth. Struggling just a little bit. Yeah, you can see him up our truck. Looks like it's might have burned up some tires on it. Getting up there on the wall. Got some pit stops happening. Yep. It's like Jamie has burnt those tires up. See Bobby Terrell taking that spot away. Jamie Knopf right there trying to hold on, but man, Brandon Zimmerman along with him. Jamie Knopf still struggling. He's probably looking like, yeah, it's about time to go in pits, get some tires. Richie Cole leading this one. We'll step away since about looks like we'll have some pit stops. Take a quick commercial break. Be right back, folks. Been a good one here tonight. Full Throttle Sim Racing.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I want to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words, passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, back here. Got some green flag pit stops underway here tonight. Kansas under the lights for the sim racing points. Full throttle. Truck Series. That man right there, Richie Coe, out front leading. Ryan Chapman hanging on the second. Robert Melican, he's up there in third. They've yet to make their pit stop yet, so keep going. They might actually Cody McKinney crashed earlier. Let's see. See maybe what happened. Oh, didn't get on pit road right in time. Overshot pit road. Oh! And then there's another truck there, Cody. Contact on pit road. You can see what 4 tires over the old tires look like. Go still in command of this one. Chapman there in second. Elkin third. Still going to get spread out a lot. And you see Michael Butner going to come on pit road and get his pit stop underway. Zimmerman and off. I got a feeling he's going to be coming on pit road here pretty soon. He has lost a ton of time on the track. So Flanagan right here. Fitting that his back car number is pink. Like Pepto. He's an 8. Joey Flanagan right there in 9th. So those two each other. King Gracie. Kyle Milliken. Tony Solera. So you've got guys who have made pit stops and you've got some that haven't. And you can see what the big difference is here. There goes Terrell. Pit road. So I got a feeling we're going to start seeing a lot of leaders come on pit road here pretty soon. Okay, pit stops underway. Yep, some of the front runners, Ryan Chapman, John Paul Burns coming on pit road. We got Richie Coe out here. He's got a commanding lead of 1.9 seconds. Robert Melican right there in second. He's got a huge lead here over Brandon Zimmerman, who was back in third by 3.7. But the top 10 have yet to make a pit stop. They all pitted at lap 34. 34 to 81. We'll see what happens. Some are pitting at lap 77, so 44, 464, 74. On about 40 some laps here. Richie Coe right now. The man out front leading it. Got this thing wrapped up here tonight so far. Under the lights. Robert Milliken, Brandon Zimmerman. There comes your leader. Go on pit road. Who's he bringing with him? Brandon Zimmerman. Well, that'll bring old Robert Milliken out front now. Jamie Knopf there with him. How long do they go? Okay, Robert on pit road. Jamie come with him? Does. Who else is coming? Joey Flanagan? Kyle Milliken? Gonna leave only about 3 of them staying out right now. Gracie Meglin are the only 2 left that has not taken a pit stop. Pitted on lap 34. We're at 84, so they have went 50 laps. Can they go 94? Yeah, 34 actually. '94. They can go another 50, so they're looking to maybe only take this thing. This is it. Lewis Meglin right now going to come on pit road. That leaves old Wayne Gracie. A long truck out there yet. Oh, actually, it's Wayne coming on right now. My bad. And Lewis is already on pit road. So, everybody made pit stop. This right here, TJ Bartell, though. Pitted lap 62. I don't know if he can make it the distance. I have to pit again. I think Bartell's going to have to make it again. You see Chapman pitted at 79. He's got Bobby Terrell chewing down his back door. John Paul Burns along with him. That's going to be the second, third, and fourth right now. Chapman is about a second, a little over a second behind Bartell. I think he should be able to run him down with those newer tires. Yeah, he was way faster that time. Way faster. He has 15 lap newer tires or so. Yeah. Gonna blow right by him. Zoom. Takes it. Leader up front, Ryan Chapman. Bobby Terrell's there with him. Ball. Bartell's going to fall to fourth. Blackner hanging on back here in the fifth with Richie Coe. Remember, Richie was up front too there early. Let's see if he'll be able to bounce back. What happened to Jamie? Jamie, yeah, with that late pit stop. Now, the one thing about him is he has a couple lap newer tires. His last lap was a 31.53, obviously going around a little traffic there. See what he does when he's out of traffic. He manages this right. He might be able to at the end of this run. He put it at 83. He should be able to go to distance. Whether he wants to go to distance or not, that's the question. I know Gracie can. He went 85. That last lap was a 31.68, so he is still a little bit off the pace. But he could be saving some. You don't want to run it all off. I mean, I know you're back 15 seconds here due to that pit stop. I'm going to go on a limb and say that Chapman might have to take this thing all the way. run through the field, see where some of the battles are. Bartell's there in 5th. Blackner, he's in 6th. Johnson there in 7th. Pelican, 8th. Joe Flanagan up there in the 9th place. Brandon Zimmerman, he moves around in the 10th. Justin Diltz, he's there in 11th. And off, we were just watching him back there in 12th. Pelican 13th. Tracy 14th. Joey Flanagan in 15th. Nestor 16th. Megalin 17th. Solera right there in the 18th. Okay, Cody McKinney 19th. Okay. Everybody just kind of spread out right now. Where a hot battle is. 8th place, Zimmerman, Melican. Zimmerman's looking, trying to see if he can get that run on him. Got to get the run to be able to make it on the inside. That's going to be the question. So let's see who's going to put this one in the winner's circle here tonight, because Ryan Chapman is the man. I'm curious if any one of these guys with these late pit stops is going to be able to close the gap on this man here, Ryan Chapman. John Paul Burns along with him. Chapman has been the man. How y'all feeling about this race tonight? I think it's been pretty good. Okay. I still say it's Chapman right now. Burns in tow right there in second. Bobby Terrell up in third. Richie Coe pulling along here in fourth. Any one of those guys could close this gap up. Make this race interesting. We're getting close here to about 34 to go. Not too bad. Michael Blackner back in the fifth. Brandon Zimmerman holding up sixth. Robert Melican there in the seventh. Joe Flanagan in eighth. TJ Bartell there in ninth. Marshall Johnson now's the top 10. Jamie Knopf, he's up to 11. His last lap was a 32:10. Chapman still putting down the fastest times, 31.9s. Wow. Ryan's got this place figured out. TJ Bartell on pit road. That tells me some of those early guys might have to make a pit stop. So I am curious if Bobby Terrell, Burns, and Chapman, do they have to make a pit? What do y'all think? They pitted on... Chapman pitted at lap 79. Burns pitted at 79. Terrell pitted at 77. I'm going to say out of those three, he's probably the one that's probably going to have to make another pit stop. At least something for fuel. Unless there might be a caution between here and there, too. You never know. Richie Cole pitted at 82. He might be okay, I think. Blackner at 75. So, out of those three there, what do y'all think? I'm saying Terrell, probably, definitely. But I've been fooled many times. We've seen these guys go a little over 50 laps. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Chapman, Burns. I mean, the gap between Burns and Chapman's 2 seconds. The gap between Terrell and Burns is 1.3, and then it's 3 seconds back from Chapman. That's how close the top three are. Ooh, Brandon Zimmerman on pit road. This is kind of telling me right now that, yeah, some of these guys might not make it. So if you know you're not going to make it, I'm going to say go ahead and short pit this thing. Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to try to get to the front or back to the front because you're going to be so far behind. What do y'all feel? All right, so now I'm just curious. Chapman, hang on. And a 32.19 that last time. Let's go back and see what Knopf is running. Remember Jamie hit it late. A 32.40, so traffic is holding him up or what? Got a little newer tires. Not been able to capitalize with them. Burns has caught up to Chapman a little bit here. Well, he did. Oh, he's on pit road. Right here might answer a question. John Paul Burns on pit road. Wow. Let's watch and see. Does he take tires? You almost can't take tires, but then again, if you're taking fuel anyways, you might as well take two. Might take the 4. Ryan Chapman, the leader on pit road. That's going to put him 19 seconds behind, 21 seconds behind Knopf. So if Jamie Knopf, Joey Flanagan, I know Wayne Gracie, if those guys can make it the entire distance, 26 laps to go. I mean, Gracie pitted on lap 85. Let's do 50 laps. Seen 50 laps tonight. Now the question is, do they have enough time to catch them? Knopf would be about 4 seconds back from Gracie. Burns was the first one. He's running, well, 2 seconds faster. Keeps 2 seconds faster. He might be able to run him back down 25 seconds. As he doesn't get it, hooked up on something. Gracie ran a 32:30. All ran a 30:80, 31:80, 32:80. About the second half, give or take. 23-second deficit. All can't get stuck behind anyone. And they're going to have to use these tires. They got to go. Go out front, though, with a 28-second lead. I mean, at some point, Richie's going to be like, I don't know. Bobby Terrell. Got his lap back. Okay. What do y'all think out there? It's heating up to be like a... Richie Coe right now has, over Burns, a 25-second lead. He ran a 32:45, though. But Burns is 30:90. That would be 190, 32:90. That's over 2 seconds faster. I mean, he is coming. Now, this is what they want to see. These two battle. Because the more they battle is going to slow them down. Got 20 laps to go. If Chapman and Burns battle, because ultimately this could come down to these two. Okay. That's kind of what these guys up front want to see. These guys battle. Like Burns, there's nothing he can do. I mean, Chapman's able to take that spot away. They're still running 30s. 20-second gap right now. 19 to go. That's close. Got a good command and lead, so nobody around him. Gracie's there. Pelican's in third. Pelican, he's up there in fourth. I hope I'm saying their last name right, by the way. Joey Flanagan. Knopf. Knopf's probably one that's not far enough ahead. They'll probably be able to catch him. Lewis Meglin there. Down to 17 seconds. I mean, they're coming through the field. If they keep coming at this pace, I think they'll catch him. Ryan's on a mission. He's solid 2 seconds faster. Thing about it is, what is the fall off on the tires? That's the big question. That's the question mark. Ooh, can wobble right there a little bit. And he doesn't want to get behind some guys who are up here battling. Caught up in a mess. 14 seconds. I think he's going to run him down. But at this point, Richie Coe, if he can make it all the way, or even as close to making it all the way, he might as well stay out. It might not be the winning move, but it's going to end up with a good finish. Better than what he would have if he pitted. How y'all feel? That's pretty much how I'm feeling on it. Would be better than what he would have. I mean, Ryan Chapman now is up to 4th, 12 seconds back. Ooh, yeah. Tell you what, Burns got caught. $11 seconds back. And there's 14 to go, so yeah. Wow, those tires. And I gotta admit, this is the first time in a while that I have seen tires, which again, we are talking about 20-some lap newer tires, so yeah. But a lot of times you don't see making up this kind of ground on tires. A lot of the tracks